So I feel like a lot of people have this misconception that you have to preserve your energy and never use it again. You know, like just preserve it for the rest of your life. But and like if you get to like a really high level or a really high day on NoFap, that like you've mastered your sexual energy and you're never gonna have to deal with releasing again unless you choose to. But the truth is that like no matter what, you're always gonna be facing temptation no matter what. Doesn't matter if you're on day 1 million. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful woman comes up to you and tempts you, you know what I'm saying? You still have to fight it. It's all about discipline, you know what I'm saying? And I personally, my philosophy is that you don't necessarily have to save your energy for the rest of your life or anything like that, but you're supposed to just not waste it. You should actually preserve it and use it when you feel like the time is right, to transmute that sexual energy, because it's one of the most potent energies in the world and the universe, and, use it to manifest what you want to, manifest. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of practices you can do with it. A lot of people will waste their energy or maybe masturbate to porn, and then they wonder why they're addicted to sex. Well, it's because you are giving all your energy to these porn stars and to this video that you keep watching. So now that video controls you. You know what I'm saying? But what if you maybe masturbated and you visualized something that you want to manifest? Maybe you visualized you on stage, maybe because you want to be a musician or an artist or something like that, you know what I mean? And like there's other practices like tantric sex where, while you're mixing the euphoria of having sex with your partner, you both visualize, one thing. And then, like if you're able to like, and especially if you're able to orgasm, you both orgasm at the same time, that's beautiful. Like that's some strong manifestation right there. You know what I mean? And, I will say I'm a little ashamed of myself because I did just make that video reacting to Spiritual Soul, and he was like, he feels like he's been at the lowest vibration he's been at for a while, because he did get a girlfriend. And, once again, he's facing that temptation. I remember he was at like day 200 something, and then, he reset himself or whatever, I remember he said, he was like, yeah, like starting today, I'm going to preserve my energy, because, yeah, we need to preserve our energy for 2022. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it with him. You know what I'm saying? I was going hard, but, this trip kind of, changed that. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, as much as I'm ashamed of it, and I wouldn't say I'm ashamed. I don't regret it. I'm gonna get into that, but I don't think it was wasted, because I do feel like, it was something that was meant to happen. I feel like I say this affirmation all the time. I'm so happy and grateful now that my life is unfolding divinely perfect, and that takes the ego out of it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what I wanted. Doesn't matter what my ego wants. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what did the universe want to happen? And that's kind of just what happened. You know what I'm saying? It makes me more accepting of everything that does happen and come into my life. So that's really what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to this trip on EDC. My birthday's actually is tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to drop this today or tomorrow, but I basically took this trip to EDC as my birthday present. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just felt amazing. I felt like it was just a spiritual journey. I feel like it enlightened me a little more, and like after going there and then coming back to regular life, I just feel like regular life isn't for me anymore. Like it gave me something to motivate me, and it's something, a goal to get to, a destination to get to, because it's just like after being there, I'm just like, yeah, I want to live like that all the time. Like this felt like heaven. It felt like heaven for sure. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not even mad that I couldn't complete No Nut November, and, it being so close, it's only 10 days away, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into the story and explain exactly what I mean. Basically, with me and my boys, a lot of the things that we do or like end up doing, it might start off as a joke, and then we end up just doing it. Like somebody will say something outrageous, like, oh, we should do this, blah, 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 like, ha, 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 you know what I mean? And then, I don't know, it just kind of becomes like, it becomes something. And that's like a video. I want to make a video on that too as well. But it's a manifestation, you know what I'm saying? The universe doesn't understand jokes, like if you say something, the universe is going to take it as, oh, you mean this, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you speak, you are spelling into the, you're casting a spell, whatever you speak, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're adding that into your reality. So one day we were at my boy Jordan's house, and we were just all drinking. He was showing us this drink concoction, basically, where he mixes Corona with Bacardi Limon. Remember, we had maybe 30 some bottles on the fucking counter. If I have the video, I'm gonna put it in this video. I'll show it up right here or something. And I remember my boy Jawan, he was like, yo, you know what we should do? We should go to EDC. And for y'all who don't know what EDC is basically like one of the biggest raves in the world. It's one of the biggest rave concerts in the world. It's full of people who just dress up, or all the fairies, all the witches, all the people who do cosplays, those women who think they're angels. You know what I'm saying? Just it's like a whole big tribe. Like, you go out there and the energy just feels crazy. Like, everybody's so nice. It's not like Rolling Loud. I've been in Rolling Loud. For y'all who don't know, I sneak in Rolling Loud every single day, every single time they have it, because I do security at the Hard Rock. So it's not hard. I just kind of put on my security shirt. I walk past security, and then I do my thing. You know what I mean? So at Rolling Loud, you know what I'm saying, people just kind of jump up and down. You know what I'm saying? It's just people trying to rage all day and stuff like that. But at EDC, it's, like, whatever happened to that Travis Scott concert, it wouldn't happen at EDC, because the energy is just crazy. Like, I complimented this one nigga's shirt. I tapped him. I was like, yo, I fuck with your shirt, bro. He turns around. He lights up. He's like, yo, you got king energy, bro. Like, dabs me up. Like, he just starts complimenting me and my homies and stuff. I'm like, bro, I was just saying you got a nice shirt. But it's just like out there, it's just like everybody's family. So yeah, so Jawan's like, yeah, we should go to EDC. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're in my head, I'm like, we don't really listen to rave music like that. We don't listen to EDM music. We don't really listen to house music or dubstep or none of that, that type of wub. You know what I'm saying? The shit that sounds like Transformers fucking and shit. We don't listen to that type of music. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it clicked in my head. I'm like, you know what? You're right. We should go. Because for y'all who don't know, EDC is full of freak white bitches, bro, who are just down for whatever, bro. Like, you go out there, bro, and you gonna see people doing everything, bro. You gonna see people off acid. You gonna see people off Molly. You gonna see people off beans. You gonna see people off you gonna see, bro, they might come up to you saying, hey, yo, you got any coke? Because that is just the culture out there. They just doing drugs. They just with whatever, bro. So the white girls out there, bro, you can talk to any girl out there and you will not get rejected, bro. That's the type of shit they on at EDC, bro. Like I said, the energy is amazing, and you just full of freak white hoes that just trying to have fun, bro. You feel me? So I was like, yo, you right. Let's slide to EDC, bro. And I'm like, at the time, and like I said, we was at my boy Jordan's house. We're drinking, we're just having beers and stuff like that. We're just chilling. We're not thinking nothing. Like, I'm like, this is a joke. You know what I'm saying? But like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this would be a cool idea. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward a few months, and Jawan posts a picture in our group chat, and it's a screenshot that he bought a EDC ticket. And I was like, oh shit, I guess we're doing this. So I see that screenshot immediately. I go on the EDC site. EDC Orlando 2021, I buy my ticket. So basically everybody else falls in line, but all my boys buy the tickets, and we're like, all right, fuck it. So now the next thing we got to do is we got to buy an Airbnb. So like I said, anytime me and my boys do anything, most of the time it starts off as a joke. So eventually we're all in the Discord one day, we're playing games. I don't know if we're playing Call of Duty or something like that. And Jawan is on Airbnb. He's like, yo, we got to get a house. Let's get a house. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then he posts a link. He's like, yo, let's get this one. This man pulls up a fucking house of a big ass mansion, bro. I'm just scrolling through the pictures. I'm like, yo, this will be fire. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We could throw a party here or something. Like, this will be lit. You know what I'm saying? But like, obviously, we're not taking it serious. So a few more months go by, and we still haven't bought an Airbnb or anything like that. And eventually, like, TJ hits the chat. For y'all who know Darius, I'm talking about that TJ. He hits the chat. He's like, yo, everybody wake up. Let's go in the Discord. Let's like decide on a house. So we're going through some houses. We're like, we don't really like none of these houses. And then we stumble on that same link Jawan had sent, that same link of that mansion. And we're like, you know what? We're only going to be there for like 4 days, because EDC is like the 12th through the 14th. So basically we ended up staying from the 11th, 12th, 13th, and the 14th, and we left Monday morning, which is the 15th. So we're only going to stay for 4 days. So for the 4 days, if we got that mansion, it was only going to cost us $2,400. And y'all might be like, oh, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, there was like, at the time, confirmed, we already had 8 people that were going to be sliding the EDC with us. So we're like, if we split this $2,400 between the 8 of us, it's only $300 per person. So we're like, fuck it. So we all decide on the house. They all send me the money, and I put the Airbnb in my name, and we buy the Airbnb. So now we got a big ass mansion, and I'm just like, yo, fuck it, bro. Let's go all out. Let's throw a party too, bro. Like, we got a mansion. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this shit. So like, I even made a flyer and everything, like the week before we went out there and everything like that. I'm like, fuck it. Let's do it. One problem we had though with the Airbnb was that there was, I believe there was like 4 rooms, 5 beds. But like I said, there's 8 of us. So I was like, okay, this is how we're going to do this. TJ and his girlfriend are going to get a room because they, they're a couple. They deserve to get a room. Obviously, they're going to need to do their thing. Woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? So they get a room. And I was like, okay, anybody that brings a girl is guaranteed a room. They are safe and they get a room. So I was like, okay, that's how we're going to do this. So I went through my database, you know what I'm saying? Went through my contacts, you know what I'm saying? I was like, who do I want to be my date? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up finding a girl to be my date. The first one didn't work out. And then there was another girl I was talking to for that EP. Like I said, that EP that I dropped, Star. I asked Star if she wanted to slide. I remember one night I was hanging out with her. I was dropping her off like from the studio, and I was like, I showed her the house. I was like, yo, like, yeah, like if you're sliding to EDC, because she loves shit like that. She loves house music. She loves EDM. Like, she's a rave girl. She, like, once again, she's with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and EDC is gonna be full of white girls that are with the shits. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. Let me bring Star. She gonna bring her friends. You know what I'm saying? We get the whole house bumping. You feel me? So I remember that night I'd asked her. I was like, yo, you want to slide EDC with me? And she was like, damn, I would love to. Like, and this house looks crazy, but I'm gonna have school, and I've already missed too many days of school. And basically, she was just like, oh, I can't miss school. She was like, she already missed too many days of school. She can't afford to miss any more. So I was like, okay, I get it. I understand. But, at the same time, I'm like, bro, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't go, it is what it is. Like, I fuck with you, Star, but it is what it is. Like, I'm finna go do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I went and found another girl. I remember when I went to Rolling Loud, like I said, I sneak in Rolling Loud every year for free. It is what it is. So I remember I had went the first day 'cause I just wanted to scope it out. So I went by myself and to Rolling Loud. This is the Rolling Loud. We're flashback in the Rolling Loud. And I had went and I was like, yo, fuck it. Let me since I'm on myself, let me just like pick up some girls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like some slight shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give y'all niggas a tip right now. So I had a blunt in my hand. It was like a really small blunt, but I was like, fuck it. I have a lighter in my pocket, but you gotta play stupid, you know what I'm saying? Play a sucker to catch a sucker. That's a law from the 48 Laws of Power. Y'all niggas gotta read that book. It's some real shit, you feel me? So play a sucker to catch a sucker. I had a lighter in my pocket. I had this blunt, but I was like, I'm gonna act like I don't have a lighter. I'm gonna find a cute girl. I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna say, hey, do you have a lighter by any chance? It's Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people are out here smoking. So I went up to this one girl. She had like green hair. And her name was Ivy. And I go up to her and I'm like, yo, do you have a lighter by any chance? Yeah. She's like, yeah, of course. She gives me the lighter. I like my blunt or whatever. I talk to her for a little bit. She's like, oh, I like your hair. And anytime a girl says I like your hair, I'm already like, baby, I know you trying to fuck me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So she says, I get her Instagram and all that other shit. And she goes off. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go see NLE Choppa, blah, blah, blah. She actually told me she came to Rolling Loud by herself. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. But, hey, that is what it is. So she goes off to go see NLE Choppa. And I accidentally I have her lighter. You know, like when you high as fuck and like, somebody gives you a lighter and you just forget to give it back. You know, the niggas be stealing lighters on accident, bro. Like, niggas ain't really thieves, bro. Niggas just be high as fuck. They just don't remember they fucking had a lighter. You know what I'm saying? But you don't lose your lighter around some high niggas. So yeah, she gave me her lighter and I forgot to give it back to her because we were just having a conversation and then like she goes off to NLE Choppa. And I just forgot to give it back to her. So I ended up DMing her. I was like, yo, like, I still have your lighter. Like, let me know if you want to link up. We ended up not linking up for Rolling Loud at all. So fast forward back to, it's like a few weeks coming up. And me and my boys about to go to EDC. The first girl that I asked didn't work out. Star can't go because she has school or whatever. So I had posted a story on my Instagram. And it was me getting head from this one bitch. And the King Vamping motherfucking building, bro. Like, yeah, so I posted up like a video of like me getting head on Instagram or whatever, and then like right after I posted like a picture of the house, like the Airbnb that we got. 'Cause once again, like it's a fat house, bro. You feel me? So like, it look like I'm telling you, like when you have clout or you have some type of money to show, you don't have to say anything to females. All you have to do, like, this is how I picked up girls at EDC. Like, all I would do is I would show them a picture of the Airbnb. I'm like, yo, this is our Airbnb. Like, if you want to slide, you can slide back. I show it to one of them. They go back and they show the rest of their friends. And they're like, yes, we will be there. I didn't have to say anything. All I had to do was show them a picture. That's all you had to do sometimes. So this is what I did. I posted me getting head or whatever. That's just showing that obviously other girls find me desirable. And then I post a picture of this big ass house that me and my boys about to stay at for EDC. And same girl that had stole her lighter, Ivy, she replies to that picture of the house. No, I think I posted the tickets. I posted the tickets for EDC because they had just came in the mail. I was like, yo, my EDC tickets finally came. I was like, hit me, DM me if you're going to EDC, blah, blah, blah. And like, she replies to it. Ivy replies to it. And she's like, I wish, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck it. Cause like, I had actually bought 2 tickets. The reason I had 2 tickets is because I was originally going to buy it for this one girl. But then she got a boyfriend, so I was like, I ain't playing this shit. You feel me? Like, hell no. Like, I'm going to give this to another girl or some shit. I'm going to sell it. Well, I actually needed to find a girl to sell it to, so I was like, fuck it. She's like, oh, I wish. All right. Yeah. I was like, if you buy this ticket off of me, you can stay with me at this mansion. You feel me? And then I was like, this going to solve my problem, too, because I'm going to sell this ticket, and now I'm going to have a date, so that means I'm guaranteed to have a room. So this is lit. So I ended up, we talked to her, and like, it's funny because like I only hung out with this girl. I never hung out with her, actually. I literally talked to her one time at Rolling Loud to ask her for her lighter, and I stole her lighter on accident. And she's willing to come. She lives in Baltimore, Pennsylvania, some crazy shit. She lives in Pennsylvania or something, and like she's willing to fly out to see a nigga that she met one time at Rolling Loud, and this nigga stole her fucking lighter, but she's willing to fly out to see me. It's crazy how women be like really trusting the niggas. It's just crazy to me, but it's just like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like, you just like I said, if you have clout, if you have confidence, if you just come off a certain way, it's not hard, bro. You don't gotta say much. You know what I'm saying? I already know what it was. Like, she was already giving me like kissy emojis and all these heart emojis and shit. Like, I'm already like, yeah, I already know what this is, bro. I didn't even feel like talking to her. Cause I was like, what are we gonna talk about, bro? I know you just trying to fuck. You feel me? Like, I already know what this is. I already know where this is going. So yeah, she buys a ticket off of me. So now I solidified a room for myself, and you know, EDC's coming around the corner. So I'm like, fuck it. Now this is lit. So it's like 2 days from EDC. We're about to leave. Like, I'm trying to think of my outfits and everything like that. And basically, like, I get a text. From Star. Remember the second girl I asked if she wanted to go to EDC? The girl I made that EP about. She texted me and she's like, hey, I'm only going to miss 1 day of school if I go to EDC, so I'm going now. Can I stay with you? And like, I saw this message. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, what? Like, if you had just like said this earlier or something, we would not have this problem. And, oh my gosh, bro. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Like, now you can go. Now you can go type shit. And I wasn't going to tell her no, because, you know what I'm saying, that's my baby star, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. I was like, yeah, of course you can stay with me, right? You feel me? And I didn't tell her about the other girl, because, like, once again, I had to sell that ticket. So, you know, I wanted to sell that. I wasn't going to waste $200 like that, nigga, fuck it. I had to sell that ticket. So I was like, yeah, you can stay with me, blah, blah, blah. But, like, so how I played it, I was like, yeah, the house is just going to be packed. So I'm just letting you know right now, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like butter her up so she knows that, you know, maybe, so when, you know, she comes to the house and she sees, you know, there's another girl in the fucking my bed and shit like that, she gonna be like, he did say the house is gonna be packed, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time, Starby with the shit, she don't give a fuck. So I wasn't really worried about what she was going to think. I was more worried about what Ivy was going to think, which was the girl that, you know, once again, I stole her lighter at Rolling Loud, and she's buying my extra ticket off of me, and she's going to be staying with the house with me too. So technically now I got 2 girls staying with me in my room in this mansion for this EDC weekend. As y'all can see where this is going. You know what I'm saying? So we eventually go. It's the day of. We're going to EDC and everything like that. We had a lot of complications. Like, Jawan didn't even pack until, like, the day of, bro. I'm like, bro, like, whatever. Like, we got there really late. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ended up going grocery shopping the first night we were there because, we got there on the 11th. And then, obviously, the first day EDC was going to be the 12th, which was the next day. So, you know, everybody settles in. We get everything. We get some groceries. We get some food or whatever. You know, we're out here having alcohol, playing beer pong. I ended up picking Ivy up from the airport because, like I said, she's flying in to come see me and all that. You know, she gives me the rest of the money for my ticket or whatever. You know, it's all good. So I wake up in the morning. You know, I fuck Ivy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fuck her at the night, so I was like, all right, fuck it, let me fuck her in the morning, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Morning sex hit different, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I have to have morning sex now. After this whole experience, I gotta have morning sex, bro. Like, almost every day there, bro, I was having morning sex, bro. I was doing that shit. You feel me? Like, can't vamp in the motherfucking bed and stop playing with me. So, yeah, like, I fuck her in the morning or whatever. We all go to EDC. Like, the first day, I was just like, fuck it. I just want to smoke. I just want to feel it out. I want to see, like, what the vibes are at EDC. Which is crazy because, like, I said that. And then, like, so basically, okay, so first day, we had, like, about, I'm going to say, like, maybe 13, 14, 15 people in the house already. Like, because our homegirl, Nabila, slid, and she just brought all the drugs, bro. Like, we were like, yeah, Nabila could slide. You feel me? Because one, Nabila know all the hoes. Two, Nabila gonna bring the drugs, so she don't gotta pay nothing, bro. She good with us. You feel me? She gonna, bro. I'm gonna show y'all a video too of her like showing us all the drugs she brought and shit.
Okay.
What's what?
This is pure MDMA. This is beans, cause you know the Molly, and then beans. Acid.
Damn.
Acid, baby.
You got Advil?
I have ketamine too. I got Advil.
Too, like, yeah. She came through. You feel me? And then she ended up inviting like one of her homegirls, and then two other guys, like I think maybe like her cousins or something like that, ended up being there too. Like, I was kind of I didn't know that those guys were gonna be there, but it is what it is. I just wanted it to be my boys and like the hoes. You feel me? Like, that's it. But it was like, it is what it is. It worked out. So I was like, okay, it's cool. So I ended up the first day I slid with Nabila and her group. Nabila had like some shroom chocolates, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. My boy had took some chocolate. I was like, fuck it, let me take it. Like, we at EDC, we trying to get lit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You around that environment, you gonna say, I ain't gonna do pills, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. But when you there, bro, you say fuck it. Like, that whole those freak white girls that don't give a fuck and about whatever, you kind of grab off that energy, bro. You start not giving a fuck either. So basically, I took the shrooms. It didn't even work, which is crazy. It didn't even work. I must have had a dead one or something like that. But yeah, first day, it was chilling. Like, I just smoked and I felt the vibes. I was like, yeah, this is cool. Like, the music was cool. Like, the stage we went to had like some insane visuals. Like, I'm about to make some crazy NFTs off what I saw at EDC. But yeah, so first day is done. We come back to the house. And, you know, Ivy's just like in the bed laying down and all that. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep too. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like, I'm about to just chill. And then, you know, I get up, I go get my tea or whatever. You know, I every morning and right before bed, I like to, you know, drink some ginger tea. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm around all these people at this concert and shit. Nigga I already got the cure to, you know, I already got the cure. Right? You know what I'm saying? Ginger tea, bro, and some honey, bro. Stop fucking playing with me. Jordan was even there ranking me because I was really just walking around in the house in my boxers. You know, like, we in a mansion, bro. Like, I'm walking around the house in my boxers. I got my Playboy slippers on. Like, here, let me show you right now. So I got white ones of these. You know what I'm saying? I was walking around on vacation in some white ones of these. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping on this tea, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy Jordan, like, bro, and like, TJ it was like, yo, you don't live here, bro. Like, you too comfy right now. Like, Jordan, like, bro, this nigga walking too slow right now. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I'm living like a king right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga just got done fucking female, you feel me? Like, just got back from EDC. Like, nigga feel lit right now, you feel me? So, I'm in my boy TJ's room in the mansion. You know, where all of our boys are just in there. We're just sitting there talking and shit like that. And then, you know, I get a call. I see him. I go on my phone and I see a missed call from Star. I'm like, oh, fuck. You know, like, I had too much fun. I forgot that I still had this problem I had to fucking solve about having two girls that wanted to stay with me. So I'm like, oh, shit. Like, oh, fuck. She called me. I have to call her back because, like, you know, I was thinking about not even calling her back, which is crazy. Because, like, I forgot, you know, she told me she wasn't going to have any place to stay. So it's like she needed to stay with me. You know, I was thinking about not calling her back. But I was like, okay, fuck it. So I called her. And, like, I'm telling you, like, I was, like, all my boys were like, yo, like, I can't wait to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan was like, yeah, make sure the cameras are hot and everything like that, bro. This shit about to be World Star. This shit about to be TMZ. TJ, like, bro, I can't wait to see how you play this out, bro. I can't wait to see how you do this, bro. I don't know how you going to finesse this one. It was a lot of suspense on this. You feel me? So I called Star back, and then you know, she's like, hey, I'm with Luna and Kevin right now, which is her friends. Basically, her best friend is Luna, and then Luna's boyfriend is Kevin, which is like, he's like a DJ. So she was like, yeah, Luna and Kevin have to go back to Miami because, yeah, keep in mind, we're in Orlando. Orlando's like 4 hours from Miami, bro. Like, and that's kind of like near where we stay. Yeah, we're kind of far. You feel me? from Miami. So like Star's like, yeah, Kevin has a show he has to perform at in Miami. So him and Luna are gonna go down. He's gonna perform, and they're gonna come back up. And she was like, yeah, I just wanted to know, like, and I can still stay with you, right? And I paused, bro. And I didn't say anything. I just paused. I'm going through all the scenarios in my head. I'm like, fuck. How do I play this out? Like, what do I say to her? Because like she's gonna go into the room. She's gonna see this other girl. Blah blah blah. Woo. I'm like, fuck. Like, cause I play chess, bro. So I'm really like right now. I'm thinking about my next move right now. And then like I hear it in her voice. She's like, I can still stay there, right? I'm like, I heard the hurt in her voice, bro. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, yeah. You can still, like, because I didn't want her to start crying or nothing like that, bro. Like I heard the hurt in her voice, bro. Like, I really heard that shit, bro. Like, that shit scared me. Because, like I said, I fought with her, bro. Like, I definitely fought with her. Like, it's definitely, like, it's a weird type of love, you feel me? Like, but, like, I don't want to see her every day. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, she's the type of girl I do not want to see every day. But like anytime I do see her, bro, it's always a great time. You feel me? So I definitely have love for her. You feel me? And yeah, so you know, I heard the hurt in her voice. I'm like, yeah, you can stay with me. Like, it's all good. Like, don't worry. You feel me? And she's like, okay. Like, cause I got really scared. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to stay. I thought I was gonna have no place to stay. And all that. I'm like, no. Yeah, you're good. You can stay with me. You can stay in my room. It's all good. And then she's like, okay, bet I'm gonna be there in like an hour or so. And I was like, okay, bet just like call me when you're outside or whatever. And, you know, I hang up. And my boys, like, they just get to, like, they like, oh, shit, bro. Like, I don't know, like, they were like, bro, I felt that pause, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, fuck. Because now I'm going through my head. I'm like, bro, what should I do? I got to explain this to Ivy. I got to explain this to Star. I'm like, bro, oh, fuck. So eventually, like, I go through, like, a few scenarios in my head. I'm like, okay, I know how I can finesse this. So I go into the room. I go tell Ivy, I'm like, yeah, my homegirl just called me. She said that, you know, she needs a place to stay for EDC because she's going to have no place to stay. And I told her, like, yeah, she could just stay with me. So she's probably going to, you know, sleep in this bed, basically, with us. And Ivy's like, okay, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, bet. And I was like, okay, let me slip this in there, too. So I said, and she's bisexual, so she might try to fuck you. You feel me? Cause I was like, you know, I'm still trying to play it. I'm trying to get a threesome out of this. I ain't gonna lie, nigga trying to get a threesome out of this. So, like, she's like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And so I walk out the room, and then I go upstairs. My boys are just up there smoking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We in a big-ass mansion. You know, niggas just enjoying it. It's lit. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of talked to TJ and Jordan. I'm like, yo, what do you think I should? I told Ivy this. What do you think I should tell Star? Blah, blah, blah. We're just going through, like, some scenarios. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. That's good. I was like, because, like, Star with the shits anyway. So I was like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not even tripping about it. I'm not tripping about it. Like, yeah, so eventually, like, I'm like, okay, bro, I'm tired as fuck. Cause like I said, we just got back from the concert, bro. Like, that shit is draining. Like, you jumping up, like, all the time, bro. Like, it's just like constant. You drinking water. We had like the water backpacks and shit. So thank God I had that. Cause like other than that, we would have been starving, bro. Like, another tip is like if you go to like a concert, bring liquid IVs. There's like these little powder things you put in water. It basically makes it so like one glass of water counts for like 3 glasses of water. So it basically triples your water. So like because it's full of vitamins or whatever. So like if you get one of those water backpacks, put water in it, put those IVs in it, bro. You should be good off that one backpack for the entire day type shit, bro. So. Yeah, you know, so I'm just tired, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to go lay down. So I told my boys, I'm like, yo, dude, if I fall asleep, wake me up. If Star calls, wake me up. You feel me? Like, they checked up on me, like, 2 times, like, throughout the night. Like, I fuck with my niggas, bro. Like, real talk. I really love my niggas, bro. Thank God for y'all for, like, really looking out and shit. Because if I had fell asleep and Star called me, bro, like, oh, that should have been bad, bro. Because, like, she got no place to stay. You know, like, she really told me she had no place to stay. So I need her to stay with me. So eventually she comes. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tells me she's outside. I'm like, okay, bet. So I walk outside in my basically my boxers type shit. Like, I got no shirt on, nothing. Like, you feel me? I'm living like, we got my Playboy slippers on. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Hefner in the building. Stop playing with me. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I just left my bitch in the bed. I'm about to go see my other bitch outside. Stop playing with me. You feel me? Like, nigga, like that. So, like, I walk outside. And, like, she sees me, she runs out the car, and, like, she comes to hug me, and I just lift her up in my arms and shit like that. Like, I don't know, it was, like, one of those movie moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, where you lift the girl up, you spin her around or whatever, you kiss her or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got love for this girl. Like, I really do fuck with her like that. But, like, you know, she a headache, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, shit. Oh, my God, bro. Relationship be getting so fucking toxic, bro. I really do fuck with this girl, though. I ain't gonna lie. So, you know, I see her, you know what I'm saying, kissing her, whatever. Like, you know, it's like a reunion. I say what's up to Kevin and Luna. I grab her bag and I walk her into the house. So yeah, I kind of introduced her like to a few people. I didn't give her a tour or anything yet. And I was like, yeah, just put your bag in the room, whatever. And then like, so I lean, I kind of like hug her and I go in her ear. I'm like, oh, and by the way, like I got us a girlfriend in the room. And she looks at me. She's like, okay. Like I said, start with the shits, bro. Like she with the shits, bro. So like, she walks in the room, she sees Ivy laid up on the bed or whatever, and then she's like, hi, my name's Star. And then like, you know, she kind of, I think she shakes her hand or whatever, or she hugs her or whatever, like girl things or whatever. And then Ivy's like, hi, my name's Ivy. And then like, Star's like, oh, Ivy, my favorite teacher's name is Ivy. And in my head, I'm like, you know damn well your favorite teacher name not Ivy, bro. Like, this that fake girl shit already, bro. I'm like, they already beefing, bro. I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, bro, they already beefing mentally, bro. They already doing this mental gymnastics shit. I'm like, bro, I'm here for the games, bro. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. So, like, eventually, like, I give Kevin and Luna, like, a tour of the room, the whole house, you know what I'm saying? We got a mansion, nigga, like, fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hugh Hefner in the building, nigga, like, fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I give them a tour of the mansion. They basically leave. And then Stars, like, she goes into the bathroom, like, you know, like she's about to like basically just go into, I don't know, basically get ready for bed type shit, cause she coming back from the concert, she probably tired too. She got on this big ass puffy jacket, bro. I told her, I'm like, yo, you a diva, bro. Like, you just a little diva. Like, she just like, hey, she cute, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with her, bro. I fuck with that girl. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't catch her feelings though. You know what I'm saying? Came back to the building. I ain't catch her feelings, but you know what I'm saying? I fuck with her. I definitely feel like we already had this conversation. I already told her like I don't want a relationship, but I love experiencing her. I will give her that. I do love experiencing her. So, you know, like, yeah, I'm just like making out with her in like my big ass fucking closet, my big ass walk-in closet in my mansion, in my Playboy slippers. Hugh Hefner in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Hefner in the building. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's basically like taking off all her clothes and stuff like that. She's about to go take a shower. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go take a shower too. You trying to go take a shower with me? You know what I'm saying? She's like, okay. You know, it's like, she's so adorable, bro. Like, I love the way she be talking sometimes. Like, it's crazy. So like, you know, we having a shower, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we shower, like, I help her shower, you know, I help her wipe her back and all that other shit. Like, we brushing our teeth and shit, you know, I'm making out with her and shit. Eventually, her hair started getting wet because she got her hair did for EDC or whatever. Because she's, like I said, she's like a little diva, bro. But she really takes like pride in like her costumes and her outfits and everything like that. So, you know, she didn't want her hair to get messed up. I even helped her like tie it and shit. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Throughout this entire experience, I really felt like I had a girlfriend at this point. Like, it's kind of crazy. And once again, I still got another bitch in the bed. Like, my nigga, like King Vamp in the motherfucking bed. Like, nigga, I'm doing this shit. Like, I really do this shit. So like I don't like. I remember I was just like helping her take off her necklaces from the back and all that. Like, I'm helping her tie this little thing around her hair or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So her hair don't get wet in the shower. You know what I'm saying? And like, I started like making out with her in the shower, and I be getting aggressive, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be grabbing her, chugging her and shit, slamming her against the wall and shit. And she's like, "Oh my god, my hair." I'm like, "Oh fuck, my bad. Let's get out the shower, whatever." So we got out the shower. We both put our like pajamas on. She basically just sleeps naked. I love this girl. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I love this girl. Like, she be sleeping basically just in her like panties and like no top. I'm like, bro, fucking love this girl. And like, before she actually came to the house, she had texted me. She was like, "Yo, do you like cuddling?" I said, "Of course." Like, what you mean? Like, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, you know, she just starts cuddling me. Like, you know, we get in the bed, we get under the covers or whatever. She just cuddling me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just making out and shit like that. And it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, I should have fucked her. I ain't gonna lie, I should just fucked her right there, bro. Right in front of, like, God, like, keep in mind, my other bitch right there on the bed, too, bro. But, like, she kind of had, like, her back turned. So, like, I'm kind of getting the vibe that, oh, shit, like, this girl probably, like, damn, I flew out to see this nigga. And this nigga got a whole nother bitch in the bed, like, King Vamp in the motherfucking building, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I'm just making out with Starlight, and I feel like I should have fucked her. Like, real talk, like, I should have just been on some rock star shit, just fucked her right there, like, right in front of this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Got the threesome started, bro. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. But I didn't do it, because, I don't know, just in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want, like, this other girl to start tripping and nothing like that. But in the back, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, I should have just did it. It is what it is. So, you know, basically, I just ended up cuddling Star all night. Like, honestly, I kind of slept very uncomfortably, but at the same time, I was very comfortable because, like, I just never had a girl, like, just kind of cuddle me all night like that. Like, she just, like, I just had my arm like this, and, like, she was just on my arm, just, like, you know, like, on my chest type. Like, it felt good. Like I said, this whole experience, it felt like I had a girlfriend. I got to stay away from this girl for a little bit before I start catching feelings. Real talk. So, yeah, she's in my arms. She's cuddling me or whatever, like, you know, all night. And, you know, like, I kept waking up like I said, like I'm kind of uncomfortable, bro. I'm literally just laid on my back the entire time because I'm the type that I gotta like switch positions over and over while I'm sleeping and shit. Like how I go to sleep is not how I end up waking up. You feel me? So yeah, she's cuddling me all night, and I'm just looking. I look over to the side sometimes. I just see Ivy, like she just got her back turned, like you know what I'm saying, like. Cause like I had fucked her in the morning. I remember I fucked her in the morning type shit. You feel me? Like she probably wanted to fuck again, but like I'm over here cuddling and making out with this other bitch. You feel me? Like Ivy probably like like what the fuck? Like why did I fly out here? She probably feel bad. Like that's what I'm thinking in my head. Cause like I said, I'm cuddled up with this girl over here on the other side of the bed. This girl like got her back turned to us like this. I'm like, damn. You feel me? Eventually, like in the middle of the night, like I kind of grabbed Ivy. I just kind of like grabbed her over. And like I got her like to come over like to my side. So like eventually like I was sleeping like this. Both bitches just on my chest like this. I'm just sleeping like this. I'm like, nigga, I feel like God. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like nigga, stop playing. Nigga feel good. Nigga feel like Hugh Hefner. Like you feel me? In my Playboy slides, in my mansion, nigga. Hugh Hefner in the motherfucking building. So, you know what I'm saying? Like basically, we all go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They both cuddling me now. I wake up. And I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, yo, I gotta get this threesome. I gotta get this threesome started. I gotta do this shit. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie. I kind of let me not get off track. But yeah, I gotta get this threesome started. So I was like, okay, this is the plan. I'm gonna start making out with one of them. I'm gonna get one of them ready, horny as fuck, and then I'm gonna start making out with the other one. And then I'm gonna basically just get them both ready, get them both horny, and I'm gonna get them to start kissing each other. And if I get them to kiss each other, we in there type shit. So So I think I had started off by I started making out with Star a little bit because like she just be looking at me a certain way where like I really fuck with this girl, like I really like she be looking at me a certain way, like just like, oh yeah, like I want you right now, like she just be like playing with my hair or whatever, cause like she just looks at me like I'm beautiful, like that's why I really fuck with her. Like she be admiring me as much as I admire her type shit, so it's lit. So yeah, like she just looked at me though. She gave me that look, and I just started making out with her, or whatever. And then like while I'm making out with her, like I'm kind of like feeling on Ivy on the side, cause like once again I'm in the middle. I got both bitches right here. You feel me? So I'm like making out with Star right here. I got the other bitch right here, like on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably still feeling a little neglected. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I start making out with Star. I grab Ivy and I start making out with her too. Now I'm making out with her. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm like, Star, grab the candy on the side by the dresser. You feel me? Like and like. I didn't explain this when I said I fucked that Ivy in the morning, but how I did it was like I had some candy on the dresser and I had put it in Ivy's mouth. I was like, yo, hold this for me real quick. And I put it in her mouth. And I was like, you ever, and then like I just kind of like kissed her with it. I was like, so like I kind of like grabbed it out of her mouth by kissing her, and we just started making out, and then woo 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 started fucking her, woo woo, you know, it is what it is. So I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm making out with Ivy right now. I stopped. I'm like, yo, Star, grab the candy by the dresser right there. I'm like, bet. So like, I grab one, I take one. And then like I say grab the candy and Ivy laughs and like she like chuckles. She's like, cause like she know what the fuck about to happen. She know what the fuck going on right now. So I got Ivy like in my hand. I'm kind of like just, you know, caressing her ass and shit like that. Star over there grabbing the fucking candy on the side. You feel me? So she grabs the candy. I take one. I give one to Ivy. I put it in her mouth. I'm like, yeah, here, hold this. Same way I did it the first night. I say, here, hold this. And then I grab Star by the head. I'm like, I grab Ivy. I'm like, share it with her type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I grab their heads. I'm trying to like push it type shit. But they give me resistance. I'm like, oh, so y'all ain't with the shits. And like that automatically turned me off type shit. But then like I kind of like, I was like, all right, whatever. So I kind of like almost mentally gave up already. But then Star leaned in and then they started kissing type shit. Like right in front of me. I'm like, oh shit. Y'all are so hot. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you feel me? But like, and then Ivy starts to like, she reaches down. She's like basically trying to grab my dick and shit like that. And I'm just like, I don't know, cause like when they gave me resistance, it kind of like turned me off, bro. So like I wasn't feeling it like that, and then like I don't know. So like they get done making out. Star basically leaves the bed or whatever. She goes to the bathroom to like I guess go brush her teeth or whatever. And then you know Ivy and me just kind of we keep making out or whatever. You know we're just playing around. She's like feeling on me and shit like that. And then Star basically goes out to the kitchen to I don't know, I guess she's gonna go get something to eat or whatever, get some water or whatever. And then you know, so me and Ivy still fucking around in the bed or whatever. Star comes back in the room. So basically at this point, like I'm still laid up, right? Ivy's kind of faced on me, cause like I'm laid up on the bed like this. Ivy's faced on me, like she kind of like just rubbing on my shit. You feel me? Like, and then Star, she goes on the other side of the bed, So basically, I'm laid here. Ivy's feeling on me right here, and then on like Ivy has her back turned this way, and then Star's on this side basically. So basically, I'm laid up just chilling. Ivy's feeling on my shit, and then Star comes back in the room, and like her and Ivy just start talking about hair and all this other shit, and like in my head, I'm just like, they're still beefing, like. Like, I'm like, yo, they're still beefing, dog. Cause like, I'm like, Star isn't stupid. I know she sees that Ivy is playing with me right now. But they're over here talking about hair and nails and what they're gonna wear at the festival tonight. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's almost as if Ivy right now is trying to like claim her territory. Like I'm sure she heard me making out with Star last night and culling her last night. So Ivy's like, nah, bitch, this my nigga right now. You feel? I'm like, I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my Playboy slides. I'm in my fucking boxers. I'm in this fucking mansion with 2 bitches in my bed. Hugh Hefner in the motherfucking building. I don't give a fuck right now. So like I'm just chilling. Ivy's feeling on my shit. You know, her and Star talking about hair and shit. Clearly they beefing right now. Like clearly this is some fucking female love triangle shit, whatever the fuck. So, you know, Star eventually leaves the room again, and then, you know, me and Ivy just start going at it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I locked the door or whatever, like, but yeah, me and Ivy just started. I think I did lock the door. I think I did. So me and Ivy just start going at it or whatever, you know. I start fucking her again, you know what I'm saying? I try to get her to take her pants off, you know what I'm saying? I start giving her back shots, whatever, you know what I'm saying? She, at one point, like, she got on top of me. She starts choking me. She spits in my mouth. I'm like, you nasty bitch. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? But fuck it. Keep going. We gonna do it. We on some freak shit now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, like, I turn her on the back, whatever, like, I'm, like, clapping her from the back, like, on the bed or whatever, like, and then I stop. I get off the bed and I grab her by the legs. I like pull her to like the end of the bed or whatever. So she's like basically bent over on the bed or whatever. Start giving her back shots like that. You feel me? Like I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, bro. Like, cause I felt it. I was like, yo, I kind of feel like I'm about to nut. And like I know I'm supposed to be on No Nut November, but I was like, I never nutted in a bitch mouth right now. And I'm like, I'm feeling like nothing in this bitch mouth right now. Cause like I'm in my Playboy slides. I'm in a mansion. My boys like, bro, my room is literally like the window. It's basically just a sliding door, basically. And outside that sliding door is the pool and the jacuzzi type shit, right? And my boys was literally right out there barbecuing some burgers and shit right there and shit like that. While I'm in here clapping this bitch cheeks in my fucking mansion, bro. In my Playboy slides. Hugh Hefner in the fucking building while I got my other bitch in the fucking kitchen doing who knows what the fuck. You feel me? So I'm clapping this bitch shit. You feel me? Like, and I was like, fuck it, but let me nut in this bitch mouth. So like I'm basically just I get on the bed again, like, and I basically just kind of like I just put my dick in this bitch mouth and I just start like just choking this bitch with my dick. Like, you feel me? Like, you feel like, I'm sorry I'm getting too explicit. I'm sorry. And I was like, fuck it, let me nut in this bitch mouth. So I felt it. I got nut in the bitch mouth. You know what I'm saying? I nut in the mouth. So I nut in the mouth. And then like she on the floor, just like hair fucked up, like she just breathing heavy as fuck. I'm like, yo, you good? She don't even say nothing back. I'm like, yo, you good or whatever? Like, shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. You ain't gonna talk to me. It is what it is, bro. I'm good. So like I get up, I go to the fucking bathroom and like I just start like washing my face and shit like that. I hear like the sliding door and like she leaves and she basically jumps in the pool or to go swim or whatever. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And like I go outside and I see my boys, like they over there barbecuing and shit. I'm like, yo, what's good, my niggas? Jawan comes up, he's like, yeah, TJ, you know, was like sitting, like there's like because basically there's like a table and there's a fireplace and there's like chairs right by the grill, and then right by that grill is my window. So like basically if you're sitting on one of the close chairs, you're gonna hear everything that's going on in my room. So Jawan comes up to me, he's like, yeah, TJ was sitting right there and he had to move because he heard you in there. I was like, oh shit, you feel me? Like I'm like, hey, I ain't get no shame about it, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she over there in the pool chilling, whatever. Like I go back in my room. They barbecue. I'm like, yo, just save me like a burger, like a hot dog, whatever. You save me something. I go back in the room. I go into the bathroom, whatever. Star comes back from from the kitchen or wherever she was. I don't know where she was. She comes back, and then she just kind of looks at me. She grabs me and she just starts making out with me. I'm like, and then now that I think back about it, I'm like, what are the chances that right after I'm done fucking Ivy, Star comes back into the fucking room? I'm like, bro. Oh, by the way, like, yeah. So that's basically how I failed No Nut November, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, nigga, when you living like Hugh Hefner, bro, you can't tell it. Like, if I already feel like God, nigga, I'm finna give this fucking, like, nigga, fuck is you talking about, nigga? I already feel like God, bro, in this fucking mansion, in my Playboy slides, with 2 bitches in my fucking room, nigga, like, nigga, I feel like God. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't say shit to me. You feel me? Like, so I'm sorry. I did fail No Nut November. I knew I should have preserved my energy. But honestly, bro, that experience enlightened my energy. I feel like I'm on a whole nother fucking level now. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you came for, you just wanted to hear, like, how I basically nutted and, like, I lost it. That's how it happened. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to continue with the story anyway, basically about the whole experience with EDC. So, like I said, like, yeah, I go into the bathroom. Star comes around from the back because, like, there's, like, 2 ways in my room because, you know, I got the biggest room in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? So Star comes, I'm pretty sure I locked the front door anyway. So she probably tried the front door. It was locked, so she went around the back. And so, yeah, you know, Ivy's in the pool or whatever. So, like, I go in the, I'm about to find some clothes I'm going to wear for the day or whatever. So I'm looking at my clothes in my walk-in closet. You know what I'm saying? Star comes from the back of the closet because that's, like, another way into my room. She just looks at me. She starts making out with me. And, like, now that I think about it now, like I said, it's like, what are the chances that right after I'm done fucking Ivy, Star comes in the room and now wants to make out with me and fuck with me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, like, it's just like these girls are literally beefing mentally. Like, I feel like, and I did this on purpose. I told Jordan this before the trip. Like, I was like, it's the 48 laws of power. It's called creating triangles. You know what I'm saying? Like, if women see that other women want you, they're going to want you too. So if I have 2 bitches that want me, I'm fucking both these bitches, you feel me? And they see me fucking with this girl. They see me maybe making out with this girl right in front of them. Now they want me more. Now they're more attracted to me more. So that entire dynamic, I was playing with it type shit. At least the first day that I was around them. But after a while, like, I'll get into that. So, yeah, she starts making out with me or whatever. Like, I'm just, like, grabbing on her and shit. I'm like, fuck, bro. If I had another in, like, Ivy's mouth, I'd fuck this bitch right now too. I'd dead ass fuck this bitch right now too. And so I'm making out with her, like, I grab her, like, I'm, like, biting on her neck because, like, I have a really, like y'all niggas be thinking this vampire shit a joke. I have a neck biting fetish. Like, from the very beginning, even before I got my gold fangs, bro. The first girl I ever, like, fucked, like, she had to wear a turtleneck to work, bro. It was that her whole neck was red, bro. I have a neck biting fetish. So every girl that fucks with me is always gonna have a hickey on their neck because like, biting on, like, I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, like, biting on her neck, and then, like, Star pulls away. She's like, oh my God, you know, last time we hooked up, you left bite marks all over my face. I was like, yo, I did, because I had, like, last time I fucked her, I had my fangs in my face, and, like, I was just, like, biting her. Once again, I have a neck biting fetish, but, like, I was kissing her and biting her and shit too, and, like, I was, like, biting her, and, like, she said, like, it hurt. She was like, like, she would stop kissing me. She's like, oh, you're hurting me with your fangs or whatever. I just want to slap you type shit. Yeah, then do it then. You feel me? Slap me. So she slapped me or whatever. Like, because, like, I love a woman that gives me, like, some, like, I don't know. I just love women that, like, can be aggressive with me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever reason, pain turns me on too. So, I don't know. It's weird. BDSM shit, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm in the fucking bathroom making out with her, whatever. Like, and she's like, you know, I'm kissing her and shit. I'm like, bro, if I did not nut in this other girl's mouth, bro, I would have, like, so, like, I can understand the whole No Nut November thing and saving your energy, because, like, right now, if I had saved it, I would have been able to fuck this girl too. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I do end up fucking her. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I do end up fucking her. So, yeah, we're in the bathroom or whatever. Now she's, like, trying to figure out what she wants to wear, because I already know what I'm going to wear or whatever. So, like I said, this whole experience, it felt like I had a girlfriend. And, like, that's why I got to stay away from this girl, because, like, I'm not trying to catch feelings. I'm not trying to get too close to this girl, because, like, that's just not the type of nigga I am. I just can't do this right now. I don't want to get distracted. I want to make sure, like, I'm on track and I'm doing the things I need to do and making sure I'm achieving all my goals, you feel me? And not focusing on somebody else right now. I just can't, bro. I just can't. So, yeah, like I said, like, she's trying to figure out what she wants to wear. So I go on the bed. I'm in my boxers, and, you know, I'm just like, she's laying out all her clothes. She's like, oh, should I wear this or this? I'm like, I like this one right here. You feel me? Like, that's kind of cool. I like this one. Like, I'm just helping her pick out her outfits. And, like, it's just, like, little things like that, like me helping her take off her necklaces or putting on her necklaces or helping her with her hair or whatever, like, or pick out her outfits. It felt good. And this it sounds like some simp shit. I'm sorry. Like, y'all hearing this from a nigga that self-proclaims himself as King Vamp or Hugh Hefner. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, like, it's just, but it felt good. Like I don't know, like there's something, like I said, I'm always have love for this girl. Like and like it just felt good doing those little things with her. And like when we actually went to the festival, it felt even better. So yeah, like I help her pick out her outfit. She finally gets an outfit or whatever, and we go take a shower together. We brush our teeth and shit like that. Like it just, I help her put on her necklaces and the rest of her outfit or whatever. I put on my outfit. You know what I'm saying? She looks at me. She's like, "Oh, you look hot." You know what I'm saying? She kisses me or whatever. Like it's just, it felt good. I ain't gonna lie. Like I really felt like Hugh Hefner throughout this whole experience, bro. Like I said, I feel like God. You feel me? Like y'all niggas could say, "Oh, you need to protect your energy." Like yeah, I do. You right. I should not have nutted in that girl's mouth. I should not have done that. But at the same time, nigga, I feel up right now. Like I feel elevated. I don't care. Like me thinking about this, like I feel so elevated just thinking about it, bro. Like I needed this experience. I really needed this. You know what I'm saying? My life is unfolding divinely perfect. So the affirmation I say every day, if you want to take your ego out the equation and make sure that, just the divine leads you to where you need to be, say this affirmation: I am so happy and grateful now that my life is unfolding divinely perfect. Promise you'll be good, bro. Because the divine is going to give you what is divinely perfect for you at this time. This is the divine time for you to have what you have around you right now. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that affirmation, your subconscious starts to just accept everything that comes to you. So yeah. So second day, we basically ride out. I drive the car, whatever. Like, today we're actually, like I said, like first day I wanted to just feel it out. I just wanted to do weed. And then the second day I was like, fuck it. I want to do some Molly. So I get some Molly from my boy Fizz, because he had brought like 10 worth. I don't know. He had brought 10 Mollies with him type shit. He was like, yeah, if anybody needs that, just let me know. So I was like, yeah, let me get 2. Let me get 1 for me and 1 for Star. And you got to remember this. Like, it's just like, I just got done fucking Ivy. I nutted in her mouth. I basically just treated her like my little slut. You feel me? I'm not even worried about her, bro. I'm worried about. All I want to do is just hang out with Star now at the festival and shit like that. It's crazy, but it's like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? By getting in the car, and it's me, it's my 2 girls, Star and Ivy, and I got my boy Jordan in the back. And so we drive out. We go out to the place and everything that we find parking, and yeah, we walk in there or whatever. We're just having like a little conversation or whatever. Like I'm holding Star's hand like through the crowd and shit like that. I'm holding Ivy's hand or whatever too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, and then we get to this conversation about like zodiac signs and stuff like that. And like Star's telling me about like Scorpios, how they're like mysterious, dark, and like very sexual. And like everybody wants to like fuck Scorpios or whatever type shit like that or whatever. I don't know. Like it's like when women say these little things like that, it's like that's how they perceive you. You know what I'm saying? Like they can say, yeah, that's what people think about Scorpios, and maybe yeah, that is what people think about Scorpios. But she's saying it herself, so that's exactly what she's saying about me. That's exactly how she feels about me. So she's like, yeah, in her eyes, I'm very mysterious. I'm very dark and very like sexual to her, like, and like she just wants to fuck me type shit. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know, like I'm still working on like being very fast in my responses, but like right now if she had said that to me, I'd be like, oh, so I would have walked up to her, I would have grabbed her chin. I'm like, oh, so you just want to fuck me? You feel me? I would have smiled, you know what I'm saying? Just been saucy with it, you feel me? So yeah, we walk into the place, and then we get the water and everything like that. I get some food right before cause we're about to take some Molly, so I want to make sure I'm good, cause I haven't eaten all day. She's like, okay, yeah, you can eat whatever, and then just like an hour later we're gonna take the Molly. So I eat. We go to this one show. We're gonna go see Dom Dollar, and so we're in there, and like we both take the Mollies out, and we take it. You know what I'm saying? We would take the Molly. It's supposed to kick in for like 30 minutes or whatever. So I'm in there and like I'm dancing like a little bit, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Cause like before this whole experience, I never thought I could dance, bro. Never. Like the first day I went to EDC, I was with my boys and everything like that, and like really the whole time I'm just bobbing my head, I'm dancing or jumping up and down, like, but I'm not really like dancing like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like let loose like that. You know what I'm saying? But then that Molly hit. For y'all who don't know what Molly does, that shit makes you hella fucking happy, bro. It makes everything feel so good. It just pumps a bunch of serotonin into your like your mind basically, and it basically just raises those levels, which is also very dangerous. Like you don't want to take drugs like this all the time, because if you start raising your Molly levels all the time, like your serotonin levels all the time, which is what makes you happy, it's a chemical in your brain that makes you happy. If you take it all the time, eventually, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you come down, the come down is gonna be like it's gonna be deep. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes after people take Molly, they get depressed. because you know what I'm saying their serotonin levels were so high. Now that you know like the body has to like regenerate that shit. You feel me? So like it's kind of like gonna be at a lower level for a little bit until it can basically restabilize, if that makes sense. So yeah, so like it basically makes you really really fucking happy. So I'm listening to this music and like she loves house music. Star loves house music, and like she'll be playing it in the car sometimes. I always give her art sometimes she's in my car, because like it's music that makes you want to dance. And since obviously when I'm in my car I can't dance, it makes me it puts energy in my body, so it makes me want to speed. So anytime she's in the car, she's playing music, and like I'm like, yo, this shit's hard or whatever, and I'm speeding, bro. And like another thing I love about her is that like I'll start speeding and like she'll roll the window down. She's like, "We so fun." I'm like, yo, like I love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you with the shits. Like like I said, EDC is full of white girls that just don't give a fuck. You feel me? And Stars is one of those girls. I already had one with me type shit. So, you know, she's just kind of bringing me on this adventure. So whatever. So like we take the Molly or whatever, it starts to hit. And you know, she's just dancing in front of me, and like I just feel like it's just a rush of like happiness for whatever, like it's like out of nowhere. I feel this rush of happiness. And you know, I come up behind her, I kind of grab her, like I grab her titties, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like I grab her from the back, and I'm just feeling her titties like this, and like anytime I do this, she always grabs me back. She grabs me back like this, like she squeezes me even more, and I'm like, yo, you feel so good right now. Like I'm just like feeling her and shit. I'm like, yo, you feel so good, and like she turns around, she starts making out with me and everything like that, and then like we just get to dancing. I'm like, yo, like in my head, I said, fuck it. Anytime I say fuck it, bro, it's over with. I don't give a fuck no more. Like when that Molly hit, bro, like every single fuck I had to give, bro, just went out the window, bro. Like I just didn't care no more. So I just let loose. And like I'm dancing with this girl, like, you know, she grinding on me, you know what I'm saying? She's throwing that shit back on me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Another time she'll turn around to me and like she just starts dancing. I'm just mirroring everything she does or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like we're just, you know, vibing to the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause this is like great music. It makes you want to dance, you feel me? Like, and I have rhythm, bro. Like you can't, if you know how to freestyle, bro, you understand music to a point where all you have to do is just move your body the same way you're able to move your words on a beat, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you understand tempo, you understand rhythm, so you know how to dance too. You just have to really just let loose and just kind of just move and just let your body flow, bro. Get in that flow state. It's almost a form of meditation. So I'm dancing with her. I'm just mirroring everything she does. And like, it was almost like in the moment, it was just me and her. Everybody else did not matter. It was just me and her. And we had like a whole stage. Like I remember at one point, it felt like there was like a circle. Like we like me and Star Dancer had created a circle around us. Like, and when I mean circle, just mean like people had kind of moved out of the way a little bit and gave us more room. And like, I was just like dancing with this girl, and I'm thinking like, yo, we're this hot ass couple dancing in this nightclub right now. Cause like there will be times where like I'm literally like I'm dry humping her to the beat, or I'm slowly leaning into her face with the beat, slowly leaning back from her face to the beat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like there'll be times like, and I'll get close to her and I'll just start kissing her and then lean out. You know what I'm saying? Or there'll be times I'll be making out with her while we're still dancing to the beat. I'm like, yo, this shit feels amazing right now. This shit felt so amazing. Like, and it's like while we're dancing, she's like, and I felt it too. I'm like, yo, we're snapping right now. Like we're going hard as fuck. Like I said, like we look like this fucking hot ass vampire couple in the middle of this club, just snapping right now. And I don't know. It was weird because like, it just felt like we were on. We had the stage, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just so hard to explain, but it just felt so good, bro. And I've never danced. Like I said, I didn't know I could dance. I did not know I could dance, but I let loose. I would just mirror everything she does, and we just ended up snapping, bro. Like we took the show. I don't care what nobody says. We took the fucking show, bro. Like she even leaned into me and she's like, "Yo, I've never danced with a guy like that. I didn't even know you could dance. You're really good at dancing. I've never had fun with a guy at a rave before. I've always had bad experiences," type shit. And like she said that, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I just smiled and I think I just kissed her or whatever. And yeah, like it just felt like I'm telling you, the Dom Dollar set with the Molly, bro, and Star, that shit felt amazing. And keep in mind, bro, while I'm dancing with Star, bro, Ivy is behind me and my boy Jordan is behind me too. Remember, we had all rode together. You feel me? I'm basically ignoring Ivy. I'm just with this girl Star. Like I said, it felt like I had a girlfriend this entire weekend, bro. Like it felt like this she was my girlfriend for the week. Felt great. It felt great, bro. But it's just like I'm kind of ignoring this other girl who flew out to come see me. But you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. King Vamp in the motherfucking building, nigga. So the show basically ends, you know what I'm saying? I'm still feeling good. Like I'd actually take it off my shirt because it was getting hot in there and everything like that. And I was just like, yo, like I just feel so good. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym too. You know a nigga look good. You feel me? So we're walking out the crowd and like once again, it felt like I had a girlfriend because like when we're walking through EDC, because like there's it's a big crowd. You know what I'm saying? So if you have like 3 or more people, you kind of want to link up. Like you kind of want to either just hold hands or hold shoulders. Obviously guys don't want to hold hands, so they'll hold shoulders or they'll hold the backpack or whatever. And you know, they'll walk through the crowds like that, linked up. You know what I'm saying? What people call them, they're called trains or whatever. So sometimes you'll be walking through the crowd and you might run into a train and like it's a bunch of like it's about 10 people linked up. This is why they call them trains, because it's really like, you know, you're a car on the road and the train tracks just hit. So you got to sit there and wait until this train passes, right? So you'll be walking, you might run into like a big group of 10 people linked up. You know what I'm saying? You can't get past them because they're not gonna unlink to let you pass, because the whole point of being a train is so you don't lose nobody in the crowd. So you know, we kind of do that the same thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm leading, of course, because, like, as a man, you have to lead. Like, it's like, of course, maybe she might know where to go, but she's a woman, bro. Like, it's like, she's more fragile, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's better. Like, I have muscles for a reason. I have my shirt off. I have these fucking abs and chest all out and shit, big ass arms and shit. I might as well use them, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna look like, you got to think about it. It looks silly. This swole ass nigga is following this little girl through this crowd right now, you know what I'm saying? So, I would lead her through the crowd. I would grab her hand. Like I said, it felt like I had a girlfriend because I would have to hold her hand through these crowds. And like she would always do like this little cute thing where like I'll be holding her hand through the crowd and she would like squeeze it. She would like just like kind of pump it. Like it just felt so good. Like I said, this why I gotta stay the fuck away from this girl for a little bit, because like I cannot be catching feelings on none of this shit, bro. But it felt good. But you know what I'm saying? It's psychology too, because it's like role playing is the best form of brainwash. So that whole trip, you know what I'm saying, I have to hold her hand through the crowd because obviously, you know, we're ADC. I don't want to lose anybody. So, you know, I'm holding her hand. That's some girlfriend-boyfriend thing. Sometimes she would get, like, very cold, and then I have to, like, hold her, you know what I'm saying, just to warm her up. That's some boyfriend-girlfriend shit. I'm waking up next to her every single morning. I'm going to sleep next to her every morning. She's cuddling me every morning. Some boyfriend-girlfriend type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping her pick out her outfits, some boyfriend-girlfriend type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's almost like I'm brainwashing myself through this role playing that we're doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of just where a lot of this is going to stem from. So it's not that I'm necessarily catching feelings. It's just that it's the association of the role playing that is brainwashing me into feeling this type of way towards this girl. So, I mean, but that's just some shit. Yeah, it's psychology. I don't really have to get into that right now. So, yeah, we're walking through this crowd. Like, I'm still off this Molly. I got my shirt off and everything like that. And, I'm holding this girl's hand, you know what I'm saying, through the crowd. She's like squeezing it and being all cute and all that. And then you know, we're walking through the crowd and like I don't know, it's weird because like my boy just sent me a video actually about this. Like it's about like pills and stuff like that, how niggas be tweaking off pills. Like niggas just the pills be making niggas kill niggas over like the smallest argument or whatever, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm off Molly and like it's not really a pill, but it's like you can get it in pill form too, but it's more like a little crystal type thing. So we took that and like it makes me so happy, but you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling so happy, I'm feeling this euphoria, so it's like I'm at peace, but kinda, but like it's like I also have like a lot of confidence too at the same time. So like I was walking through the crowd while I'm holding this girl's hand, and you know, like I said, we just had this amazing spiritual experience at this Dom Dollar set that while I'm dancing with her. I didn't even know I could dance, you know what I'm saying? So like it's amazing. This is crazy to me. And I'm holding her hand through the crowd. I'm getting through the crowd, and like for whatever reason, every nigga's face would piss me off every time we passed them. You feel me? Or they got in my way type shit. It would piss me off type shit. I would just be looking at them, I'm like, just like, and like I don't know why I said this. I don't know what compelled me to say this. But after taking Molly, I understand those rap songs. Like I remember Killy said this. He said, "I cannot love her, but I said I love her because I was the one of the Molly." You know what I'm saying? Because that Molly, it feels good, bro. Like, I even told, like, one of my homegirls, I was like, yo, I don't even know if I love this girl, if it was just the Molly, bro. I don't know, bro. But, like, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm off this Molly and like everybody's face is pissing me off right now. Every nigga's face is pissing me off. Like I'm holding this girl's hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling like this is my girlfriend right now. Like it's crazy, bro. Like it's like I said, it's psychology. It's a bunch of things. A lot of factors factoring in right now. And so like I say, I'm looking at these niggas' face. I'm like, bro, if any of these niggas touch you, I'm gonna fuck them up. And like she just grabs me from the back and she just starts kissing me or whatever. Like I know she like hearing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I know she like hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like this experience also taught me like anytime a girl says anything sweet to you, because she would say some certain things like, "Oh, I'm so happy that you said that I look like Catherine from Vampire Diaries or whatever," because like that's how I slid in her DMs. And this is like she would say things like this, and like when she says things like that, like it's cues. Like she's literally like remembering the first time I met her type shit. You know what I mean? Like she's literally reminiscing about the first thing I said about her. Like it's just like, okay, that's a cue for me to lean and just kiss her. You feel me? Like it's little things like that, and that's why she kissed me right here, because I said some sweet shit she loves to hear. You know what I'm saying? She heard that the nigga that she's with would do anything to protect her, basically. So she grabs me and she kisses me type shit. You know. So and it's funny because like I'm like once again like my boy Jordan's back there and my other girl is back there too, Ivy. But like at this point like I'm starting to really like fuck with this girl because like might be the Molly, might be whatever, but it might be the psychology of like all the things we're doing, all the boyfriend girlfriend activities we're doing and shit or engaging in. But it is what it is. So you know we're walking through, we're trying to find the rest of our group or whatever, and yeah, like Stars, like I think she went on the phone. I think she was trying to find her mom and talk to her mom or whatever. And then, you know, I go to Ivy because, you know, I have been neglecting her for a little bit. So I kind of grab her or whatever and I just start making out with her. And, like, the only reason I did this, bro, is because I was like, Star's really fucking with me right now. So I need to make sure she stays that way. So, once again, 48 laws of power, create triangles. If she sees me making out with this other girl, you know what I'm saying? She's going to want me even more. So, you know, so I grabbed Ivy kind of just to play this game with Star, like where I grabbed Ivy, I started making out with her right in front of her. And then, you know, of course Ivy liked it, but she doesn't know that I'm playing this game only because like I'm fucking with Star. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, but hey, King Vamp in the motherfucking building. So eventually we leave the spot. We find out where our boys are at. They're at the fucking Ferris wheel. Once again, I'm off the fucking Molly, happy as shit. I told my boy Jordan, I'm like, yo, I want to hug everybody, bro. This nigga left his hands out and let me hug him. I'm like, get over here, nigga. I love you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes you feel good, bro. It makes you, I would go through the crowds complimenting everybody and shit like that. It just felt good. So, like, we go to the Ferris wheel, and then the rest of our group is over there, you know, everybody that's from the fucking mansion and shit like that. I see all my niggas. I'm like, bro, I love y'all niggas. Like, I don't know. Like, for whatever reason, I was just full of love, bro. It's the Molly. I'm telling you, it's the Molly. You know what I'm saying? I told that girl I love her. I'm not sure if it was the Molly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit was on. So, like, I see my niggas. I'm like, yo, I fucking love y'all niggas, bro. I'm like, yo, we got to do this shit all the fucking time, bro. Like, cause I was just so happy. Like, it's like, we're at a mansion. I got 2 bitches with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with all my fucking niggas. Like, I'm having a great time. I'm around music and shit. Like, it just felt good, bro. Like, I'm hugging all my niggas. I'm clapping everybody up. I'm like, yo, we got to do this all the time, bro. We gonna live like this all the time, bro. Like, this shit feel good. Like, I'm hugging everybody. I'm giving everybody motivational speeches and shit. I'm telling Nabila, like, yo, I'm like, thank you so much for like just being with us and bringing us drugs and like showing us a good time. And, like, I'm just, and like she even said she started tearing up when I said that. Like I'm happy as shit, bro. Like, I'm really happy. So yeah, they're at the Ferris wheel, and basically we're trying to I guess they're waiting on somebody, and she said, yeah, Star's on the phone with her mom or whatever, and she's like, you know, talking about, yeah, I'm about to go link up with my mom or whatever. So I mean, if you want to stay with your group, you can or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I do not want this girl to separate, because I drove this girl. It's like there's no reception, and like if you ever been to a concert, bro, like at concerts like this, there's no reception, and I think it's because there's like so many signals, like trying to get signal, like it's just they're bouncing off each other and there's interference and stuff, so like nothing works. So, like, I mean, certain sections will work, certain sections won't. Like, sometimes I'm in the middle of the crowd and I get reception. And then other times I'm around, like, the food place where everybody's chilling and I get nothing. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, basically, Star is, she's on the phone with her mom. She's like, yo, I'm about to leave. I'm like, bro, I do not want this girl to get lost. I drove this girl. And, like, once again, I'm off the Molly or whatever. Like, I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm starting to, like, maybe catch, like, a little. I'm creating associations with her right now in the moment. So, like, it feels like I'm really, like, I like this girl. You know what I'm saying? This is my girlfriend. So, like, I kind of want to stay attached to this girl. So, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna come with you, whatever. So like, I grab her hand. I'm like, yo, let's go. And then like Ivy is like following behind. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, shit. So like, she's like, where you going? Like, I'm coming with you. I'm like, no, no, no. So I grab her. I grab Ivy. I grab her hand. I bring her to my boy Juwan. And I was like, yo, just watch her from me. Like, just watch her from me. Like, and I don't know. It just felt like some boss shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, watch my girl from me. You feel me? Like, from while I'm gone, whatever. Like, I'm just going with Star to find her mom, or whatever. So like, I leave her with Juwan, and then I go with Star. I go to find her mom, whatever. So we link up with her mom. Her mom's with her boyfriend or whatever. You know, I say what's up to them. Like, I say hi to her mom, whatever. Her mom's actually a Scorpio too, which is crazy. So you know, she really fucked with me. And you know, we go to see, I think Tiesto. Yeah, we go to see Tiesto. So like once again, you know, we're in the crowd, you know, we're dancing and shit like that. We're just snapping. You know what I'm saying? Even her mom said it. She was like, yo, y'all are so cute together, blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are so cute together, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, I'm dancing with her. I'm dancing with her right in front of her mom. She's throwing it back right in front of her mom, bro. Oh, and I forgot to mention. So Star had wore like this little skirt or whatever. And so while we're dancing, obviously she's throwing it back and shit like that, you know. So like a lot of the times, like her ass is like coming out because like the skirt is like riding up on her type shit. So like a lot of the times I'll be like, you know, once again another girlfriend boyfriend thing. I'm a lot of times after we're done dancing, after a song or whatever, I would reach down, I would pull her skirt down so it would cover her ass, so her ass is not all over the place type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this my little slut. You feel me? Like, I'm just taking care of her, making sure, you know what I'm saying, her wardrobe, all these wardrobe malfunctions are fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got you. You feel me? Like, boyfriend girlfriend type things, bro. Like, it's the association. It is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like her mom was just so cool with it. You know what I'm saying? She said like, you know, when she was our age, she used to go to raves and stuff like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like in my head, I'm like, okay, so that means her mom, Star's mom is where Star is headed type shit. So I was like, is this what I want to get into? I was kind of thinking, but once again, I'm off the Molly, so I didn't want to think too deep about it. I just wanted to have fun. So, you know, I continued dancing with her or whatever. So we eventually leave. And then, you know, it's like, it's I forgot to mention, but it's like 60, almost 50 degrees in Orlando. So like when you're in the crowds, obviously everybody's body heat, you know, is heating up the crowd. Everybody's dancing, everybody's releasing all the sweat and everything like that. So, you know, it's warm in the crowd, but once everybody disperse or you get out and you start going out and you start like walking towards like the food areas or the shopping areas or whatever, like everybody's spaced out more. So you feel that breeze. It's a lot colder. So there was an instance where I was talking to her mom. I was talking to Star's mom, and her mom was like telling me like about Scorpios or whatever, and like I'm just like, and like she was talking, like I wanted to hear what she wanted to say, but like in my peripheral vision I see Star, like I see her like walking, she's like just walking, and I'm just like, okay, I was like I'm so sorry, mom, like I know we're gonna have to continue this conversation later, but she's freezing right now, so I'm gonna just go warm her up or whatever. And she's like, okay, yeah, go do that. And then like I hear in the back of her head, like after I go around Star and I grab her, and like I'm basically just like I go from behind, I grab her, and then I just continue walking type shit, just so she can feel my body heat. And, you know, she does that thing again. She grabs me back, you know, she's hugging me, you know, while I'm hugging her, and then we just keep walking to where we're going. Basically, we're about to go just link up with the rest of our group again. And you know, I hear her mom say in the back, like, oh, that's a first. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, like I pick up all this shit. Like I'm picking up all this shit. She's like, oh, that's the first. I'm like, So like, does that mean all her other boyfriends just treated her like shit or something like that? You know what I'm saying? But like all these, I'm taking all this as good signs, bro. Like her mom fucks with me because I'm a Scorpio and she's a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? We click. You know what I'm saying? Like she thinks we're cute together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she sees me taking care of Star at the same time. So regardless of what happens between me and Star, her mom is still gonna always talk about me. And that's one thing, if you're ever fucking with a female, bro, make sure that the parents fuck with you. Because if the parents fuck with you, they're always gonna say good things about you. And it doesn't matter if the girl wants to get rid of you or something like that, if the parents are still fucking with you, they're never gonna hear the end of it. So you're always gonna be in their head, bro. You feel me? Like her mom, like, Star's probably gonna see her mom, and her mom's gonna be like, "Oh, what happened to that sweet boy you were with at the concert or whatever?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's shit like that. Because I had another instance where I would hang out with this girl, and like her mom, how she met me is basically I had hung out with this girl, and like I would make, like I said, I have a neck biting fetish, so I gave her a fat ass hickey. She told me like she was in the kitchen making food, like the girl that I gave a hickey was in the kitchen making food or whatever, making cereal, whatever she was making, and her mom like just dropped the pots or whatever, and she was like, oh my God, like, and she said the girl's name. I'm not gonna say the girl's name right now. And then she was like, what happened to your neck? And she was like, oh, nothing, blah, 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 whatever. Like, and then like in that same day, I was gonna go pick up I was gonna pick up that girl to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I told her I'd pick her up or whatever. So her mom wouldn't have to pick her up. So, you know, I came in the house or whatever, and like her mom just kind of like just scolded me, and like I'm just sitting there petting the dog. I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry, I won't do it again, blah blah blah. Like I couldn't even look up at her, bro. I was like, yeah, like, I'm so sorry, like blah blah blah. Like, but she's over there scolding me, like, and like her mom never fucked with me, like she didn't like my hair or whatever, nothing like that. So like, the whole time, like, the girl would tell me, like, you know, her mom would always like say bullshit about me and shit like that. So like obviously that shit is eventually like if the parents are saying bullshit about you and they're putting it in that child's head. You know what I'm saying? Every day they're hearing this shit. Eventually, some of it's gonna seep in. Like, you know what? You're right. I don't like his hair either. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what happens. So like, you gotta make sure that parents fuck with you, because it just makes that connection a lot deeper, and it makes it harder for them to be able to like remove themselves from you. That's just if you want to like put game on them, or you know, you really just want to get certain people attached to you. That's, you know, do what you gotta do. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, basically after that, I think we lost her mom somehow. And then we relink with my group or whatever, and then, you know, kind of just go home. You know, like I have Star on the Arcs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She's playing great music. I'm speeding home, cutting through traffic, because the traffic was bad, but you know what I'm saying? I speed, bro. Like, I know how to speed. I know how to drive, you feel me? I remember Jordan was like, yeah, you're all good. Like, Dante drives fast or whatever. And Star was like, yeah, he does drive fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little things like that. You got to peep when females say these things. It's like they notice these things about you, you know what I'm saying? Like, she likes when I drive fast. She loves when I drive fast. And I love when she plays good music so I could drive fast to it, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, this is one part before I actually get into this. So like I said before, I had left Ivy because I didn't want to leave Star. I didn't want to leave her because I just didn't want her to get lost, because I had taken her, and I just didn't want to have to go through that whole hassle of like trying to find her. And my phone was dead. So I was like, I can't leave her. So, I had left Ivy, and apparently when I left Ivy, she felt upset that I had left and went off with Star. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, once again, I was creating triangles, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, she probably felt some type of way, because once again, she flew out to come see me, and I'm over here hanging out with this other girl. Like, I'm basically booed up with this other girl, you know what I'm saying? And like, she didn't come here for this, you know what I'm saying? She came for me or whatever. So she felt some type of way. So my homeboy Spark had actually started talking to her or started dancing with her or whatever, and like I guess like he kind of like calmed down the situation, and basically they hit it off or whatever. So basically you know, they started fucking with each other or whatever. So like I ended up taking, it was me and Star, and then I was it was Spark and Ivy in the back of my car type shit. And you know what I'm saying, I already knew what was going on, but I was like, nigga, you like we got back to the house, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Spark and Ivy had went like to like the jacuzzi or whatever. They were gonna go fuck with the jacuzzi or whatever. And I remember like while Ivy was still out there, Spark came back in, and I was like, yo, nigga, take her, bro. Like, take her so I could fuck her in the morning, so I could fuck Star in the morning. Like, take her, so I, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't want her in my fucking bed like today. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it was really like I remember like Spark said this to me. He was like, yo, that was some real player shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give a fuck. Like, you really just passed that hoe to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I had something else going on, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, maybe if that was the only girl I was fucking with, yeah, maybe it would be some other shit, but I had other things going on, bro. I don't give a fuck. So like, basically, Spark took her, and I basically passed this bitch that had flew out to come see me. Basically, passed her to my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just treating this girl like a little thought. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Like, real rapper shit. You feel me? Like, this is what we do, bro. Like, we in the fucking Playboy mansion. I'm in my Playboy slides. King Vamp, Hugh Hefner in the building, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. So yeah, he takes her, and then basically we wake up in the morning, and you know what I'm saying, Star gives me that look again, you know what I'm saying, because she was cuddling me all night like usual, you know what I'm saying, like she gives me that look, so I start making out with her. One thing leads to another, you know, we start fucking and shit like that, you know, she starts riding me or whatever, and then I turn her around. I think I was fucking her missionary for a little bit, then I turn her around, like start giving her back shots and everything like that. Like, one thing I like, just like, because women love to just be treated like thoughts, bro. So like, when you hit them from the back, bro, grab their arms and make sure you put it like behind them like this, and then just kind of like hold on to that while you hitting that shit, bro. Like, they love that shit, bro. And like, another game I would play, because like I did this shit with Ivy and I did this shit with Star too. Like while I was fucking them, I would make sure I hold their mouth like this because they would be trying to moan and shit. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. And I would slap them and do all other shit. And like at the same time, I don't give a fuck if anybody hurt us. I don't care. But it's the game of the fact that we could get caught that women love. You know what I'm saying? Like I've met, like it's they think it's spontaneous. Like it's just spontaneous to them, so it just makes them feel even better. And it's just like, and it's the same fact that, you know, she feels as if she has to suppress her moans while she's getting something that feels good to her. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it feel even better. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I didn't give a fuck if anybody hurt us, but it was just you know, that whole thing I knew turned them on more. So I would play that game like, yo, shut the fuck up, stop making noise type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, they love that aggressive shit. They love when you treat them like a little thought. Take dominance when you're in the fucking bed, bro. Like, that ass. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking her. I do all that, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually, like, you know, my dick's like, all right, I'm tired right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't nut or anything like that for her. I only nut that one time for Ivy. Once again, I wanted that shit back. I would have gave it to Star, but it is what it is. And then, you know, we just start, you know, she starts cuddling me again. We just start laying down. She starts looking at my fucking spirit animal and shit like that. That's why I really fuck with her. Like, I love women. That's one thing with Ivy. Like, I couldn't talk to her like that. But with Star, I could talk to her about whatever. Like, we talk about music, talk about spirituality, we talk about psychology, we talk about, I don't know, we talk about a lot of things, bro. Like, it's cool. We talk about things I'm actually interested in. Like, she stimulates my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she's not on no drugs or anything like that, she's actually a very smart woman type shit. So, like I said, she's cool. So yeah, we're just looking up, you know, she's looking at my spirit animal and shit. Like, you know, she's like reading about like how I'm a platypus or some shit like that. It's some fucking funny shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? She'll read certain things. She'll be like, okay, Mr. Platypus. I'm like, yeah, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and once again, in moments like that, that's when I'm supposed to kiss her. You feel me? So like, I'm learning these things slowly as I go now. Now I'm learning. Like, anytime they say these little sweet things to you, those moments where you're supposed to just reward them and kiss them. You feel me? Like, it's psychology once again. Create associations. Every time they say something sweet, they get rewarded with something sweet back. You know what I'm saying? Simple. So yeah, and then like after that, I mean, just kind of enjoyed the whole weekend with her and shit like that. But EDC was definitely fun. Like I gotta say, bro, like I felt like I had a girlfriend the entire time, bro. It felt like I had a girlfriend, and like I said, it felt good though. It felt great. But it just like I gotta stay away from her for a little bit because like once again I don't want to get distracted. But I'm always I love her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see myself ever being monogamous to anybody, to any one woman. But one thing is like if I really vibe with you on a certain level, like I do with Star, or like with other females that I, you know, are still in my life, I treat every single one of them like they're my girlfriend. Every single one of them when I'm with them, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm gone, like it may seem like I'm a ghost or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like when I'm with them, they're always gonna get the girlfriend treatment. Like they're my girlfriend, they're my wife, whatever. I'm always protect them, I'm gonna take care of them, whatever it is, what it is. So yeah, it was a good time. Like I'm not gonna say like EDC was definitely 10 out of 10. Definitely gonna be renting more mansions with my homeboys again. We gonna buy a mansion, bro. We gonna do this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. Like, it was definitely lit. Like, there's certain things I wish I did more. Like, I definitely wish I had fucked Star a couple more times. But other than that, nah, it was cool, bro. Like, it was definitely cool. Like, definitely gonna do it again. So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of a long story about, like, how, you know, I failed No Nut November at EDC 2021. But I don't know. It was a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, obviously, I'm trying to hold my seed. I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to do my thing. Preserve my energy, you know, for the rest of the year. But at the same, I don't regret. I mean, the only thing I regret about nutting is that I gave it to the wrong girl. That's the only thing. So from now on, I'm only giving my nut to like women that I cherish. You feel me? Because like, you gotta understand that's your energy. You feel me? But you shouldn't be ashamed to like share your energy with the woman you actually care about. You know, so that's how I think I'm gonna start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like once again, I don't think you necessarily. This is my philosophy. I don't think you need to hold your seed forever for the rest of your life or nothing like that. I think really you just need to utilize it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't waste the seed. You know what I'm saying? Don't just fucking masturbate for no fucking reason, just on porn, and then just give all your energy to this fucking porn star, and then you end up sex addicted to, or end up addicted to porn and shit like that because you gave all your energy to that thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's say maybe you did tantric sexual practices, and you know you kind of like would masturbate and maybe visualize something that you want to manifest or something like that. Now you're talking about something else. Now you put your energy towards something else. You can use that energy to manifest something. Now it's not being wasted. You know what I'm saying? So like there's different ways to use your energy, You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta definitely just be conscious of that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I learned from this whole experience. But like I said, I don't regret anything. I would do it again. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? But protect y'all energy, y'all boys. Make sure you just don't waste your energy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you transmute it into something that, you know, you actually want in life. That's all. So I'm so happy and grateful for all the gods and goddess that sat here and watched this video. I pray you can like this video. I mean, comment below if you want to hear another story from me. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I be going through a lot. I wish I had actually vlogged that experience, but I didn't. So it is what it is. But shout out to y'all, bro. I love all y'all. I'm not even off the Molly right now, bro, but I love y'all, bro, for real. So it's out, bro. Peace.